What's up, everyone? This is Gail Dudley, and it is time for News in Motion. I see George Saunders coming up in here. Glad he's in here because as you win these books, there will be three. I'll make sure that the two of you will connect and can communicate. I see my brother Lewis, probably the third up in here. I see you, Rosanna Bivens. I see you, Jeffrey Allen James. I see others. I have a lot of people in the green room. I have Deborah Johnson in the green room. I have Isaiah in the green room. I have Lexi in the green room. Kenny's in the green room. We're just going to have a great time. I see you, Devontae Goins. Good morning to you. What's up, Rosanna Bivens? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm so excited. We're going to have fun. Let me tell you what my real reason for being this excited. Because when I sign off from here today, I will be on vacation. Somebody say hello. I will be on vacation. I see you, Toni Morrison Smith. I see you, Hester Jackson. I see you, Regina Shorts. I see you, good people. I see you. We have a fun show. We also have some news, but we're just really going to enjoy ourselves. I see you, Carolyn Maxwell, coming in from YouTube. We want, and so just hang in here with us. Have some fun. Live a little. It's all good. But because we do what we do, of course, I'm going to give you some headline news as well. To all of our audio listeners and podcast people, hello to you as well. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us today, about 30 minutes max. And we know some of you have to run off earlier. I see you, Jacqueline, coming up in here as well. Y'all, today is Thursday. It is Thursday, this November 17th. Y'all, 1 week before Thanksgiving. Can y'all believe it? 2022. And again, I'm going to give you some headline news. Y'all know I'm your host, Gail Dudley, and I'm just so excited to be here with you this morning. For those of you who are already in here, go ahead and give the thumbs up, the hearts, get this algorithm going. Y'all, next week's schedule is really simple. We're off. We'll be on vacation. It's vacation time. So don't look for us here. Not even any recording. I thought about doing some past shows, but everything is dealing with politics and the election. So it was no sense for us to do that. So we're going to be enjoying our time off. Don't call me. No, don't call me. What's up, Fred Jones? Only call me if you have inside information that the former guy is in handcuffs. That's the only reason I want you to call me. Other than that, don't call me. I just want you to enjoy your family and Thanksgiving. Yeah, we will return on Monday, November the 28th at 7:25 a.m. What's up, Dr. Antoinette? What's up, sister? All right, y'all. Hate to have to start the show this way, but I will. And I have a lot to say. So we'll see what's happening. What's up, Tracy Woods? What's up? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, we went from 76 to 19 to snow. My throat is all messed up. I see you, Latrice Jones. I see you. George Saunders coming up in here. Again, y'all, I have 3 books. We're going to give away 3 books, 3 signed books from George Saunders. So y'all pay attention. What's up, Shirley? What's up, sister? All right, y'all, listen. I hate to start this way, but I have to. Shaquella Robinson, and I hope I pronounced her first name correctly. That's just a mess. That's a mess. I am angry at the man videoing this fight, talking about at least fight back, at least get up off of your rear end and break up the fight. I don't know what was going on there, y'all, but that really has broken me. It broke me yesterday. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm tired of these things. We're advocating for protection of Black men and Black women when it comes to the hands of other people. You really want to go on an expensive vacation and have this happen. And now, what do you think's going to happen to you? Clearly, even if she was intoxicated, clearly your hands caused her death. This is ridiculous. My heart goes out to the mom, to the father. I think it's Shanquilla Robinson. Again, if I am mispronouncing your name, I do apologize. But this is just a mess. And I immediately reached out to my daughter and asked her, did she know her? And she didn't, but she did not recall. She didn't know her as a personal person, just as an influencer. And I recalled And Dr. Antoinette said she probably paid for all of them to go with her. There's that question too. Good morning, Adrian. I see you, Lori. I see you, Marian. I see you, Kim Edmondson. Kim Edmondson, we're talking about Shanquilla. And again, that might be mispronouncing her name, Robinson, who was, I'm going to go ahead and say she was murdered while on vacation in Mexico with some friends. And the young man is sitting in the chair videotaping, and you could hear his voice saying, at least show that you're fighting, or whatever he said. It broke me. It broke me. And I thought about the times where and my daughter still goes on different vacations with her friends, but I can remember a time in college when she was going on, spring break, and I was like, who's going with you? I'm that mom. I need phone numbers. I'm that mom. I need not only the people you traveling with, but I need their emergency contact numbers. I'm that mom. I'm that mom. Like, y'all stick together. I know you're going to have fun. I don't want to know what you're doing, but I need y'all to stick together. I'm that mom. I'm that mom when one of the young ladies decided, I'm done with this. Think I'm going back early. And I'm like, okay, y'all need to know where she is. Did she get on the plane? Did she get back to DC? Okay, I'm that mom. I'm that mom that called her mom. She left early, right? She said she was bored, whatever. I'm that mom. I'm that mom. And I think there's still a place for that today, probably more so today than ever. When my daughter is traveling places, send me your location, because we now have the technology to do that. I'm that mom. With everything that's going on, trip to and from Thanksgiving, I'm that mom. Here's, I know you've grown, but here's the 3 places you should stop. I wouldn't stop anywhere else. I'm that mom. So just to see this, my heart goes out to that family. My heart goes out to that family. And y'all, I'm 57 years old. And I have to be honest, I know that they did this because she spoke with her mom. Her mom said that they made contact at least twice. She was expecting another call because they were getting ready to do something, and she didn't. That's when she said, something's not right. Her mom said her spirit was never settled at all. So be that mom, be that parent, be that dad. This just broke me. This broke me. This broke me. We have to do better. We have to do better. We have to figure out how we're going to love one another, and be that person. Be that person. Hester's saying, I'm that mom. Someone else from Ready Publications, somebody's on that link, I'm glad, says, I'm definitely that mom. NewsInMotion, I'm definitely that mom. I'm loving this, y'all. Jacqueline says, always a place to love and concern. YouTube is saying, I'm definitely that mom. Shirley saying, I'm that mom. Stephanie saying, that mom. Latrice is saying, I'm that mom too, sis. Fred says, I sat down with my young adults and talked about this last night. Thank you, Fred. And many of us may need to have that conversation in the coming days. We need to be that person. That's why, going back to what I was saying, at 57, I still tell people where I'm going. I do. I tell my family. If I'm going out of town, my oldest sister gets my itinerary, and then she sends it out to the other siblings. My parents know where I'm at. My children know where I'm at. It's not crazy, y'all. We got to be that person. We have to be that person. Dr. Antoinette says she's that mom. Marion, I'm that mom. Rosanna, I'm that mom. Lori, I'm that mom. Y'all, we're that mom. We're that person. So again, my heart goes out to them. Deborah says, I tell my family wherever I'm out of town. Kim Edmondson, definitely need to have that conversation with my sons. Listen, y'all, listen. Even when my daughter was she lives now in Georgia, and roommates and all that. Who are they? Where they come from? What's their background? And her uncle, my husband's brother, it's like, he been SWAT, Secret Service. What will we do? We need to do a background check on them or something. Let's turn in their names. Let's find out who they are. And you don't want to take advantage of that. And he didn't, y'all. Don't worry, he didn't. This is a protocol for that. But we can find out. We can find out who they are. Yeah, we can. Dr. Antoinette says, I send flight and hotel to my family and call each evening. Mike Nicholson, yep, I don't play with that. Adrian, and from YouTube. It is an expectation when mine are moving about. I check in also, definitely that mom. And sometimes our children. I can remember my daughter one time saying, "Oh, mom, you're just overly protective." Yep, I am. I'm that mom. So this is where we are. And at that point, if I'm paying for it, you definitely gonna tell me. But even now, because we do it so much with each other, like I even put her on as an emergency contact when my husband and I are together. I put my son on the emergency contact. We have to be those people. Tracy says, "Me too, ditto to it all." There it is, y'all. There it is. So I wanted to say that, I wanted to share that, I wanted to put that out there. Please be praying for that family. Don't forget, y'all, today we're giving away 3 signed books from George Saunders, When a Man Loves a Woman. That interview was amazing. We've gotten a lot of great feedback from that. Hopefully you did not only send feedback, but hopefully you also went out there to purchase not just one copy for yourself, but buy 2 or 3 books, y'all. We're talking $15. And we know it's inflation right now, but you spend $15 in 3 days at Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, Tim Hortons, wherever. So go out there and buy the book. We did pin the book on the NewsInMotion thread. So please do that. If you get 3 books, we're talking $45. Come on, y'all. We can do that. We can do that to support this man and the work that he's doing. Mike Nicholson says you have to be kids. You have to be kids getting killed in college. Yeah, that's happening. Yeah, we have to be that parent. Y'all, while we're moving about going into the holiday weekend, while we are moving about, I want to give you this reminder: COVID, flu, RSV, and now measles. They are all rising in numbers all over the US. Y'all, I wore my mask all day yesterday, but here's what I thought was very interesting. Before, I would walk in places and nobody would have a mask, even when they were mandated, or very few people. I walked into Kroger yesterday. Everybody had on a mask. I said, "Well, was there a note on the door or something?" And a man kind of laughed at me. He said, "No, I think people woke up." I said, "Hello, somebody." And he started laughing with me. But y'all, it's all on the rise. Have your hand sanitizers, wipe down your carts. I even wiped down all the grocery items I had. Now, I will tell you all this, and I'm going to talk about this in a few moments as well when I start to pull in everybody on the show. But listen, y'all, when that man told me my total, I said, "What you say?" And he started laughing. He said, "I have gotten that same question several times today." I said, "That's a 50% increase." I said, "I thought it was like about a 21% increase." He said, "Well," he said, "You want to take anything away?" I said, No, I need all of it. But talking about sticker shock. See, and I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. I just wasn't. I was like, "I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this." When that man told me the price of my groceries, yeah, I wanted to go, "Well, shoot, I'm gonna need to get in the needy line because this is ridiculous." So that is happening as well. Y'all, in the news, y'all know, if we shouldn't be shocked. We knew that that the GOP were real close to capturing the House. They did on yesterday. Nancy Pelosi will not be the speaker come January when everyone is sworn in. Her deputy chief of staff, though, tweeted late yesterday saying that the current speaker, Nancy Pelosi, my boss, will plan to address her future plans on Thursday. So there's some sort of announcement that's going to be coming out about Nancy Pelosi today. I got a feeling what it's going to be. I won't say it here. And I'm just hoping that's not what it's going to be. Not at all. Not at all. Mike Nicholson said Jesus paid it all. Listen, he did. He did. But let me tell you, oh Lord, that bill, I was like, that can't be. I even went down the receipt, like looking at the numbers, like, okay. I was like, wow. Yeah, you can expect the GOP lawmakers to start investigation on a number of fronts, including Hunter Biden's business dealings, the migrant surge at the southern border, policies, the origin of the coronavirus. They should know where that came from, and the withdrawal of the U.S. troops from Afghanistan. Y'all pay attention, we the people, because the people spoke on November the 8th that we don't want all these shenanigans. So hopefully they'll pay attention because they're coming. They're coming. There also been talks. Kevin McCarthy came out yesterday. He believes he's going to win, but I think he has a fight to get the speaker. They're coming for the lowering of prescription drug prices. They're coming for the money that has gone into the infrastructure bill and the climate change. They said that they're going to roll back immediately many of President Biden's programs. And they said they're going to also defund most of them. So, y'all, we are in the seat as we, the people, to step up and say, that's why y'all didn't win the majority in both. And that's why you only received a slim majority here. We're not playing these games. So get on to other business, because this is where we are. Student loan debt forgiveness is probably a day of the past. So we got excited just for a moment, but it is what it is. The other thing that GOP leader Kevin McCarthy said, that he's going to immediately open up an inquiry to the FBI search of Mar-a-Lago. So, y'all, there's a lot of that's going on as well. Yes, Kim Edmondson, enough of the shenanigans. They're coming. So we, the people, y'all, listen. No, actually, neither party really controls anything at the moment. They have a slim majority, and they have a lot of moderates, and they have a lot of the conservative of the original GOP that it's going to, I told you, it's going to be gridlock. It's going to be chaotic. So we need to make sure our voices are heard. Y'all, Mitch said yesterday, what did I tell you? Like, Mitch was like, I won this. I wasn't even worried. Rick Scott, sit down, little boy, sit down. You don't control this. Also, y'all, Ivanka Trump came out yesterday and went on record. She says, trust me, I will not be involved in politics. She probably investigating the death of her mom. But anyway, that's what's happening. Now, all of y'all who talk about y'all need to go check on Kanye West. He needs to get on his meds. Something wrong with Kanye. Y'all better have that same conversation about Elon Musk. Something ain't right there, y'all. Something ain't right. New York Times reports that several former SpaceX employees say they were fired for an open letter very critical of Elon Musk. Now they filed charges with labor regulations. And then the Tesla board said, we done had enough of you. You messing with our pocket and our money. See, people don't play. The Washington Post reports that he gave remaining employees an ultimatum at Twitter yesterday. He told them at 5 p.m. today, meaning Thursday, that they can choose to keep working for Twitter. And he means not just your normal hours, long hours, and at high intensity. He has this productivity level he wants to meet. He said, or you can give up your job and collect a 3-month severance. That's all you're going to get. Now, at the same time, Musk demanded Twitter employees crank up the heat. He said, it's cold in here. See, I don't know where he's from. But anyway, he say he's from South Africa, but then they say he's really from Canada. Ain't no telling where he's from. And then yesterday, a Tesla board member, they like, we had enough. They said, we are about to find a successor for you. So you either going to work over here, or you're going to work over there, but we're about to find a successor for you. So then Elon Musk came out and said, well, I had always planned to make sure there was a new CEO for the automaker for Tesla anyway. No, you lying. They coming for you. So you got to figure out something to say. So I'm a little worried about you two. And then he said in this, he's preparing to sell or give Twitter to another CEO. I don't know what he's doing. So y'all might want to check on Elon. All right, y'all, real quick, reporting from USA Today, at least 32 transgender and gender non-conforming people have been killed in the United States in 2022. The Human Rights Campaign announced Wednesday in its annual report ahead of the Transgender Day of Remembrance. Y'all, transgender people of color account for 81% of known victims this year, and 59% were Black. Trans women are disproportionately represented as they have been in years past, also comprising 81% of the death records at the time of this report of what's being released. So y'all, I just want to pray for the families as well of the 32 transgender and gender non-conforming people who have been killed in the United States this year. There was a total of 302 since 2019. So y'all, we just really need to be mindful of what's going on. And I think I have that date. That date may be incorrect. I'll check it and make sure. All right, y'all ready to have some fun? Well, here's the first opportunity to get a book. Now, we ain't making this deep. We ain't pulling names. We ain't drawing. It's the first name we see. The first name we see. And I want Isaiah to pay very close attention to the chat, because the first person who answers this, Isaiah is going to then tell George Saunders in the chat that this person gets the first book. Yesterday, I reported on the population of Earth. The population of Earth. The first person that puts the first number in there will get the first book. We understand those of you on podcasts and audio will not be able to participate in this particular question, not unless you get to someplace quick. And Isaiah, did you see that? I see him coming in here. Latrice Jones, 8 billion. All right. Hey, what's up, Davia? What's up, girl? All right, y'all. So that's the first book. Now I got the second question. I have a second question. So y'all be on the game. And y'all were paying attention. 8 billion is the correct answer. All right, here's my next question. Last week, Isaiah introduced the menu of Thanksgiving. What was that menu topic? Last week on Thursday, what was that menu topic? What is that menu topic? Lori said, I'm sorry, my name is first. Well, my end, I see Latrice Jones, then Lori, then David. Isaiah, can you pop in and real quick and tell us what did you see?
Yeah, so on my end, I only saw Latrice Jones first.
Okay.
Or I only saw Latrice Jones pop up.
Okay. All right, so then the next one I believe is Jacqueline with appetizers. So Jacqueline gets the second book with appetizers. All right, y'all, we have one more question. And I hope you have paid attention over the years. What is the definition of a filibuster? What is the definition of a filibuster? Thank you, Isaiah. What is the definition of a filibuster? What is the definition of a filibuster? Definition of a filibuster. And only because this book is so amazing, Lori, you will still get a book. So George, NewsInMotion has to buy one more book. So far, George, you have Latrice Jones, Lori Wallace, Jacqueline Rutledge. So they will coordinate with you to get you their address so that you can send them a signed copy. I'm still waiting on y'all to answer that question. No, Latrice, we got it. All right, y'all start working on that. All right, I'm gonna give y'all this information. I'm gonna bring in everybody. I'm gonna see who's gonna get this filibuster piece right. No Googling. No, absolutely no Googling, people. All right, y'all, the average cost of a typical Thanksgiving meal is up 20%. Again, I told y'all I had sticker shock the other day. From last year, according to the American Farm Bureau Federation's yearly survey, which started 37 years ago. 16-pound turkey costs 21% more per pound this year than last year. Prices for potatoes, pie crust, canned pumpkin, and stuffing mix have all gone up as well. The only holiday staple whose price went down, y'all better get this, y'all. Everybody should volunteer to bring this. Cranberry sauce. So whoever has to bring something, y'all better go to the cranberry sauce, because that's the one that's still hanging in there. I'm first, but I already bought a copy. Please give to someone else. That was Dr. Antoinette. Looks like Davia gets the last book. All right, y'all. So, y'all, as we bring in our audience, I need to bring in Kenny real quick. Kenny, jump in here and tell us what's happening with sports this weekend.
All right. Hey. Can everybody hear me? How y'all doing?
Go for it.
All right. Hey, this is game over real quick. Here's what's happening this weekend in college football. Illinois, they on their way to play against number 3, that team up north, Michigan. That's a noon kickoff. You got number Alabama. They play host to somebody's high school JV team. I'm sorry, they play Austin P. That's on Saturday. Number 18 Notre Dame plays host to Boston College at 2:30 on NBC. That's always a good game. Boston College gives Notre Dame a run for their money every year. Number 1 Georgia is at Kentucky. That's at 3:30. And number 2 Ohio State plays against Maryland at 3:30 also. Then at 7:30 on ABC, it will be Bedlam in Oklahoma, as Oklahoma State and Oklahoma face off in their annual rivalry game. In the NFL this week, we got the Bears at the Falcons. Cleveland is headed to the Snow Bowl up in Buffalo, so they're expecting 6 to 8 inches of snow. So it's a Snow Bowl up there in Buffalo this weekend. The Eagles will try to get back on the winning track as they play the Colts. The Cowboys, we go to the Vikings. Hopefully we can get a win this weekend. This is always a good game as Cincinnati heads to Pittsburgh. What's going to happen, Isaiah? Are Pittsburgh going to win another one? Sunday night, the Chiefs play the Chargers. And then on Monday Night Football, we got the 49ers versus the Cardinals. That's sports. That's the rundown of what you got to look forward this weekend.
Listen here, Kenny. Listen here. Don't go anywhere. Real quick.
Okay.
I also see Donita for a book. So George, I'm in buying another one. So Donita and Davia came in at the same time, right above each other. So I'm grabbing another one. So that's now 5, George. So y'all make sure y'all get the address over to George. Not on this thread, in the inbox, so nobody can see that. So Kenny, I know you got to run. You got some school duties you got to take care of. 2 things real quick. Number 1, what are you grateful for?
Everything really. Life, my family, new house. God is just always giving. So I'm grateful for that. That's what I'm grateful for.
Love that. I hope y'all heard that. He and his wife just moved into that was the first home y'all bought together, correct? They just moved into their home. The second, they just moved into their home. So if y'all want to gift them, what's your Cash App, Kenny? What's your Cash App?
$BIGGKSTAN.
One more time, slowly.
$BIGGKSTAN.
STAN. If you have that, Isaiah, go ahead and post that up. Give it one more time because I think Isaiah's trying to type it in.
Oh, I'm gonna type it in too. Hold on. It's $.
Is that it? That's
BIGGK. That's it.
That's it.
Thanks,
If y'all want to bless him, y'all know I believe in blessings, the word, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, it comes back to you. So bless he and his beautiful wife, Kelly. Just say congratulations to them. Kenny, real quick before you run, what should we look for on Thanksgiving Day?
On Thanksgiving Day, we got 3 games to look forward to. On CBS at 12:30, Buffalo heads to Detroit. At 4:30 on Fox, we got the Cowboys. We playing host to the Giants. We got to get that win in because we're trying to win that NFC East. And at 8:30, you should be good and stuffed with your second piece of halftime pie and get ready to fall asleep. But stick it out because you got the Vikings playing against the Patriots on NBC.
And what's happening on that Saturday after Thanksgiving?
That Saturday after Thanksgiving, that team up north getting ready to get foots broke off in them. I can't wait. Let's go Bucks. Sorry, Kim Miller Anderson. It's getting ready to happen. OH. I-O.
All right, Kenny, thank you so much. We will see you.
Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. Love y'all. See y'all Saturday.
All right, y'all. We're going to bring in Lexi. Lexi, come on in here, y'all. This is our high school ambassador. I want y'all to show some love to Lexi. We are grateful for her school, for this internship, all that's happening here. So, Lexi, what do you have for us today?
Hi, everybody. So real quick, I have a fast story on agricultural activists, coming from Global Citizen and Heifer International. So a couple things you need to know. There are more than 500 million smallholders worldwide, with most having less than 2 acres of land, just under maybe 2 football fields. What is a smallholder? A smallholder, according to Heifer.com, is a producer who rears livestock, raises fish, or cultivates crops on a limited scale. In the developing world, a smallholder farm is a family-owned enterprise operating on up to 10 hectares, or 24 acres, with most smallholder farmers cultivating less than 2 hectares or acres of land. These smallholders combined cover less than 12% of all agricultural land across the world. While they only cover 12% of the land, these smallholders are responsible for 35% of the food produced globally. For farmers, climate change is the biggest issue right now. With the increase of droughts, floods, and heat waves, it becomes way harder for farmers to harvest each year. And coming from Global Citizen, despite the dire situation and how much the world relies on the food they produce, smallholder farmers receive just 1.7% of climate finance worldwide. According to Global Citizen partner, the Ban Ki-moon Center for Global Citizens, or BKMC. But despite all of this, there are 4 amazing people, a part of a well-regarded group, the Youth Agri Champions, who are in total 11 people, who are making waves in the agricultural field. The first 11 members of this esteemed group are hailing from countries in Africa. They are working to transform community agriculture into a sustainable and resilient field that can feed communities, restore ecosystems, and rebalance the scales to support young people and women. There are 4 specific names who are leading and pushing this group. Now, excuse me if I butcher their names, but Jean Claude from Rwanda, Aziz Akani from Nigeria, Caroline Catherine from Moko, Kenya, and Caroline Catherine again from Moko, Kenya. I must have got that wrong really quick. These are the steps they are taking to make changes in the agricultural world. So number 1, the group requests countries to fund climate resilience training and support for farmers so that they can adapt changing environmental conditions. 2, smallholder farmers need support accessing available grants and loans for climate adaptation purposes. Beyond this technical assistance, farmers are also required to have larger amounts of funding. The third thing, and the final step, is universal forms of agriculture insurance need to be made available so that farmers can recover from worsening environmental disasters caused by climate crisis. Having baseline insurance schemes will empower farmers to invest in their own properties and expand their businesses, confident in the knowledge that if something goes wrong, they'll receive assistance. And the last thing coming from Global Citizen, the Youth Agri Champions and the Ban Ki-moon Center will continue to advocate for these demands to be widely visible in the months ahead as more pressure builds for international climate finance at global events such as COP27 and G20. It's amazing to see that these are changes being made in the agricultural community by the esteemed 11 Group Youth Agri. And also, to wrap up the story, your national days are Homemade Bread Day, National Butter Day, World Pancreatic Cancer Day, Great American Smokeout Day, National Rural Health Day, National Baklava Day, which is a pastry, and National Take a Hike Day.
I like that. Take a hike.
Right. Take a hike. Take a hike.
Take a hike. Thank you so much. They're in here. Stephanie Burbridge Hall says, educate us, Lexi. Thank you for everything that you're doing. I know we're hitting that 8 o'clock hour and you have to go back to class, but you have a great Thanksgiving. Can you tell everyone what you're thankful for?
Yes. I'm thankful for my family, a sound mind, my confidence, the ability to have, the ability to have strength to make a change no matter where I am, and those who have supported me as a young leader, like NewsInMotion.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, we won't see you next week. We'll see you the following week. So you have a great, safe, eat a lot of good food, Thanksgiving. We'll see you later.
See you later.
All right. All right, y'all. We're bringing in Deb and we're bringing in Isaiah. We want to ask the audience this question. We really do want you to participate. What are you grateful for? So just please put in the chat what you are grateful for. We want to have this conversation. What are you grateful for? Deb, I'm going to start with you as the audience is putting in the chat. What are you grateful for?
Girl, I'm grateful for so much, but this year in particular, I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for God's restoration powers. I'm grateful for my family. And I'm grateful for this amazing fall that we have. Even though we have snow on the ground here, I'm so grateful that most of the fall has felt like fall with a little bit of summer mixed in. I'm really grateful for how God showed up with this beautiful, brilliant color. It's been amazing.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Isaiah, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for my family, especially my siblings. Real grateful for them. I'm grateful that I have something to be passionate about in videography.
Mm.
And I'm also grateful for, just still being alive.
Amen.
Love that. Love that. Kim Edmondson said, I'm grateful for life, health, and family. George Saunders saying life. Tracy Woods on YouTube saying salvation in my family. Kim Edmondson said it's winter now. Lori says my amazing family and God opening doors even when it seemed like a wall. Keep filling this in here. Rosanna says I'm grateful for my family, my life. Latrice Jones says I'm grateful for life, love, health, and protection of me and my family. So just keep filling that in. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for this platform and for this opportunity. I'm grateful for my husband and my children. I'm grateful that my parents are still alive. Y'all remember when my mom was like really in a horrific state, but she's still alive. And I'm just so thankful for that. I'm grateful for how God continues to use me. Hester's saying that she's grateful for God's blessing, life, and health. Jacqueline, I'm grateful for Jesus, my family, my health. When I say family, I mean blood, church, friends, and family of the heart. So y'all keep filling this in here. Lori says, grateful for you, Gail E. Dudley. Well, thank you so much.
Indeed.
Thank you so much. All right, we want to round off, and I know some of you may have to get off, but hopefully you can hang out with us. We've been going to 8:15 anyway, so this isn't new. But when we come back in the new year, we're going back to 30 minutes. Watch what I say. We're going back to 30 minutes. We want to talk about some soul food desserts. And before we get to the desserts that we want to bring out, I also want to talk about some of the bread that's in here. I'm trying to get this open. So as I'm finding this, Deb and Isaiah, what kind of bread do you like on Thanksgiving?
Oh, those little Hawaiian rolls, easily.
Oh, really? You want to do the Hawaiian rolls? I used to eat those by the dozens at a time.
Oh my gosh!
I used to make little sliders out them things.
And now they're making sliders out of them. How about that?
Yeah, they are. They are.
What do you have, Deb? I'm going to read.
No, I need my mama's yeast rolls. Anybody who's ever had one craves them every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, every Easter. And thank God my sister makes my mama's rolls and has to mail them to us. I mean, it's the kind of rolls where you stand at the stove. As soon as she pulls them out, we would pour syrup on them and just sit there and just savor them. Lord have mercy.
And so Davia put on here homemade yeast rolls right when you said
Go ahead on, Davia. That's what I'm talking about. Homemade yeast rolls.
Kim Edmondson jumped in there as well. So let me give y'all this listen again. Y'all, we've been doing this since the first part, since we started News in Motion. And many of you say you missed the list. So I want to, we want to just have fun all week. Davia says, I make them rolls. Well, everybody at Davia's house.
Okay, Davia. Look out.
But listen, homemade classic Southern cornbread, homemade cornbread muffins, homemade sweet potato cornbread muffins, homemade pumpkin cornbread, homemade blueberry cornbread, honey cornbread, keto low cornbread. I don't know, bread and keto, that just doesn't go together for me. Air fryer cornbread, jalapeno cheddar cornbread. That sounds good. Homemade cornbread, casserole, sweet potato biscuits, Southern. Oh, now we're going into desserts. Look at Isaiah. What's the face for? What's the face for, Isaiah?
The air fryer and the keto. I've never heard of that before.
That makes no sense.
And that's just all different variants of cornbread. You had the peach, the blueberry. I heard something about like strawberries and cream. Like, what?
Y'all, Mike Nicholson said, David got us for real. Come on now, David. Come on through, David. Look, can y'all imagine News in Motion family viewers flying in to go hang out at Davia's house in the winter? Let's eat. Look, and Lexi's no longer on, so the high school's no longer. We can also drink. Don't forget the mimosas as a drink. Don't forget the let me see, whiskey sours as a drink. Don't forget, and this is now my time for that cranberry mimosa. Deb, Isaiah, you only 20, so make it clean. Make it clean.
No.
Always about to say nothing.
No, I want you to give me a drink. What's a drink for holiday?
Oh, you're gonna have to come back to me on that. I gotta think about that.
Deb, what about you?
Wait a minute. I don't know whether it's holiday or not, but I just discovered something. It's called Briny Mary. If you like Bloody Marys, it's called Briny Mary. It's a Pittsburgh company, and they have little chunks of dill pickles in it. Trust me on this
That
one.
don't sound right.
No,
That
it's
don't
so
sound right.
good. If you like spicy tomato juice, no kidding. It's so good. Like teeny little tiny. Oh, it's award winning. Like seriously, don't knock it till you try it. It's so good.
You see, I'm not to try. I'm gonna go to Adrian just jumped on here. We're gonna get to the desserts in a moment. Now, y'all too late for the Thanksgiving dessert from Adrian, but y'all want the bomb dessert. Y'all better call Adrian Jones. Adrian, y'all know I don't do this often. Adrian, put your contact information in this thread. Listen here, y'all. Listen. German chocolate cake. Oh my gosh. Red velvet. Wow. Just amazing. Pie. Y'all, she's made so much for my family. Listen, David said, y'all killing me. David, we just having fun this week. We went hard since September the 7th, and we decided, because when I sign off today, I'm on vacation. Hallelujah. I'm on vacation. I can't wait. So anyway, so y'all, there it is. Boom. Adrian. www.kkakes.com. Adrian, do you ship? Listen, y'all. Listen. Y'all know, I'm gonna say this. Side note. Please having fun. My husband and Adrian were friends first. I met Adrian through my husband, and we'll be married 31 years on November 30th. Adrian, y'all know how come on, women, let's be honest. Y'all know how we not letting everybody be friends with the husband. We like, we can change some direction. Adrian can be friends with Kevin, and Kevin be friends with Adrian all day, every day. I don't care, because she's just a genuine, beautiful, amazing person. Look, and when I learned that she knew how to throw down on some dessert, I'd be like, girl, where am I picking it up at? Here's my order. Where do I go? How do I get it? And everyone always loves her cakes. Y'all, she has been doing some amazing things lately. If you follow her on Facebook, she's won some awards. I can see her. And Adrian, you're going to do this next year. And I should have reached out to you. The White House was doing holiday applications for different line items. Next year, we're going to get you that application so you can submit your images for the cake. Can y'all see Adrian sitting up there in the White House with the cake? Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we're going to have to get that done. So with that, what are some of the desserts? The desserts. Of course, we got peach cobbler. What else we got? We got sweet potato pie. We black, y'all. We got sweet potato pie. What else we got? Go ahead, Isaiah, jump in.
Banana pudding.
Oh, banana pudding. All right, go ahead, Deb. What you got?
Yeah, I don't have Christmas. I don't have the Christmas Thanksgiving vibe until I get me a pecan pie. Lord have mercy. I love. Ooh, my husband makes a great one.
She said, she inserted her husband. Y'all, Glenn can't.
Y'all know my husband can throw down.
He's a caterer. Just wanted to tell y'all, he's a caterer.
Oh my God! When I met him, he had his own bakery.
Here we go again with this keto low carb pumpkin pie. Who does this?
During this
time. Pound cake. Danita said pound cake. And then what is this no-bake peanut butter pie? That just don't even sound right. That don't sound right. Deb's just laughing. Look at Isaiah's face. It doesn't sound right. It does not sound right. Okay, I got some of the advisory team coming in here on my iPad. I won't name this person, but this person said, can you go back to the amaretto sours And can you also go back to, well, this is going to bust the person out. So I'm going to find another way to say this. What's that drink that Miss Davia makes? So Miss Davia, you're going to tell us that the name of that one drink, you know who you gave that to. Put that in there so because this person said, what's the name of that drink Miss Davia made? So there's that. Adrian said rum cake. Mike says sweet potato pie. That's it. Rosanna says gingerbread. Oh my gosh, yes. Gingerbread with some whipped cream and some ice cream on it. And let the gingerbread be just a little bit warm heated. And it just, that melts down. Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
But can we have more cake than rum? With the folks that's making rum cake, can we please have more cake than rum? We had a neighbor who used to just pour in like a whole bottle of rum, and I kept wondering, where's the cake? Where is the cake? Oh, come on.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Isaiah, everybody talking about your face on here. Mike Nicholson said, no bake anything is the other people. What about salted caramel cheesecake bars? That sounds good.
That sounds good.
That sounds good. And here they come in here again. Not only the cranberry mimosas, y'all, but the pomegranate holiday mimosa. Ooh. Anything mimosa has Gail Dudley's name on it. Anything mimosa has my name on it. Anything. Latrice Jones says, Shirley Nicholson, I haven't had one in so long. Y'all talking about what y'all cooking over there. But y'all, seriously, we want y'all to have fun. We want y'all to have fun. That's why we had fun today. Caramel cake. Yes, Donita, caramel cake. Ooh, Lord. Yes, that's good.
What about red velvet cake?
Red velvet all the way. You gotta have the cream cheese icing on it though, buddy. And just put and warm it up. Anytime you warm something up and let it ease down on the sides, it's good, Isaiah. It's good. What you cook, Isaiah? What kind of cake do you cook? Do you bake?
I really don't bake, but for Thanksgiving, I do make a mean cranberry and pear relish.
What?
A cranberry and pear relish. So it's not really a sauce. Well, it's kind of like cranberry sauce, but like with cubed up pears, but it has like the texture of relish.
All right. I'm gonna have to taste this because I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna have to get a bite of that.
I will save you a bowl.
A bowl. He went from a cup to a bowl. Okay. Yes, save me a bowl. I'm gonna try this. Diane Ladybug said, yes, carrot cake and cookies are my specialty. Donita said, I'm a cake fanatic. Lori says, hope nobody's on a diet. She said, if they were, they won't be after this show. Mike Nicholson said, red velvet, that is the cake. Kim Edmondson also says red velvet. Mike Nicholson also says carrot cake. Latrice Jones says he does make a mean cranberry and pear relish. Y'all, we just having fun. Yeah. It does so much for our life just to have fun. So you all have received the appetizers. You all have received casserole dishes, the main course, desserts, drinks, breads. Did we miss anything, Isaiah or Deb, for Thanksgiving food?
No, I think we covered everything.
You think we covered everything?
But you gotta what? But I know it's not part of the food, but another good activity to do for Thanksgiving. Watch the Charlie Brown the Great Thanksgiving. That's a fun movie to watch always.
It's fun, but we got to talk about Franklin being sat on the other side of the table in a beach chair.
Come on,
we do.
There's that.
But you're right. You're right. Yeah. And not only the great, and I enjoy that one. But there's others out there as well. Y'all find that movie that you enjoy. But thank you for that, Isaiah. I think that's a great one that we would do that. The other thing, and I'm going to bring in some election here, just for a moment. As you're writing letters, if you do the activity to write letters to our servicemen and women this Thanksgiving, connect with If you're wanting to see him win, connect with the Senator Raphael Warnock's campaign, and sit around the table and turn your area into a campaign room space just for 30 minutes, and knock out about 50 postcards, put stamps on them, and mail them the next day to people in that area in Georgia, so they will be reminded to vote for the runoff on December the 6th. Because where it falls, they're cutting down on their the days of early voting, which we need early voting. Yeah. So just be mindful of that. So if you want to get some postcards to do that, that's another activity. Please do that. Yeah. Anything else from you, Isaiah or Deb, before we go into collectively the inspirational message?
Yeah. When you were talking about writing, write your family. You'd be surprised at how many family members are well-intentioned, but they don't get out there, but they need that push sometimes. Yeah. I know a lot of us have family down in Georgia. Give them a call, give them that nudge, send them a personal note. I'm really big on personal notes, but just let them know your vote counts. Just get out there and vote. Do whatever you need to do to get out there and vote.
Thank you for that. Isaiah?
Keeping it within the family aspect, it's also good to talk to your extended family as well. You may not be as close with them because they're extended, but it shows that you made an effort to reach out to them. So your cousins, your great aunts, great uncles, all of them, send them a love message as well.
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good.
Real good.
Yeah, Mike Nicholson is saying that Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity is feeding folks on these holidays on two fronts, in person and Meals on Wheels. So y'all, again, connect with somebody. Make sure whoever you're giving money to is not going to the operations, is actually going to giving the people the food that they need. So with that, I want us to go to the inspirational message, which is be grateful. Be grateful. So I'm going to start with you, Isaiah, to speak on be grateful. Then we'll go to Deborah, and then I'll get us out of here.
All right. Sounds good. So to me, being grateful is grateful and thankful are kind of the same things, but, grateful for what you have, not necessarily the material things, but the people in your life, your family, the true people that you can call a friend. Who will check in on you late in the midnight hour at like 3:30 a.m. When they feel like, you're going through something. Those are the people that you should be grateful for. Be grateful to still have life on this earth. Be grateful that you're in your right state of mind, and, be grateful that you have food to eat, clothes on your back. Just take some time to be really appreciative of the connections and the blessings that God has put in your life.
Love that. Thank you for that. He has so much wisdom at the age of 20. So I just want to recognize that. Go ahead, Deb.
You know what? Start a gratitude journal. I know it sounds like people talk about it, but it's a big deal. Writing down what you're grateful for every day. If you don't do anything but just 10 things, just start your little list. Like we do list here, lists. Just write down what you're grateful for. There's so much research about your health being improved, your relationships are improved when you write to other people about what you're grateful for. I started a practice of just sending notes to my friends, sending notes to my family, people that we sometimes just take for granted. Our children, when they do something wonderful, when they take the time to come out, just a note saying, I really appreciated that. Not only does it bless them, it blesses you. I mean, you literally get endorphins that heal your body, that give you joy. We have so much negative coming at us. We have to remind ourselves, all that stuff is going on. Yes, it was kind of tight at the beginning of our broadcast today, hearing about a young woman and what happened to her. But there's still so many things to be grateful for. The reminder to just remind our kids, grateful that our kids are still here. It's just important to be grateful. Write it down, remind yourself. And on your worst day, go back and just remind yourself of all the wonderful things that are happening in your life. It'll change your life.
Yeah. And just to come behind the two of them, I think about this team. Y'all saw the team today. And this is the actual media production team. Lexi, Kenny, Isaiah, Deb. That's the media team, the production team. And I just started thinking about how grateful I am for all of them, and that all of you are believers, and you dig deep. You're not surface. We're gonna talk about things. We're gonna see things. And so I want all of you to start thinking about, when I'm thinking about who and what I'm grateful for, dive deep with that. Look at every aspect of your life, every piece, and hold on to that and cherish those moments. Speaking of that, before we sign off, come January, I am seeking a personal PA, assistant, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not the easiest person to work for. So I'm looking for that person. This person has to be a trusted person. This person has to be someone that can hold on to confidentiality. This person will have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. This person will know my in and out, all types of brand secrets and everything. This person has to be very detailed. This person has to be able to respond to pitches, and they will have celebrity contacts and pitch contacts for national programming. So I am starting to do that. I realize I can no longer do this on my own. This is different than the virtual assistant. This is more personal on both the NewsInMotion side as well as the Gail Dudley side. It could be man or woman, but you have to be a trusted source. Yes, my daughter will interview you. And yes, because of the confidentiality, I will need to make sure that my husband is in agreement too, because they will have household information as well. So I just wanted to put that out there. And again, I'm grateful to be able to say that, because this is where we've come. This is where we're going to. Y'all, everyone have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Have a great Thanksgiving. Have a safe Thanksgiving. Remember, y'all, there's COVID, there's RSV, there's the flu, and there's now the measles. So be safe out there. We will return on Monday, November the 28th. I hope you've gotten everything you need for your menu items. I hope you had some fun today, this week. Again, we've been going hard since September the 7th, and we all can't wait. Y'all, at 8:30 this morning, Eastern time, Gail Dudley is on vacation. Isaiah's on vacation. Deborah's on vacation. We are all on vacation. Thank you to all of our audio listeners, our podcast listeners. When we come back in January, we're going to figure out how to make sure you can be a part of the contest as well, so that you're not missing out. We went from 3 books with George to 5. So congratulations to all the winners. I believe it was Latrice Jones, I'm saying top of my head, Latrice Jones, Lori Williams Wallace, Davia Williams Stevenson, Donita, and there was one more. Who was the next one?
Was it Jacqueline?
No, I don't know. Hopefully George has them, and if we have to go back and listen to it again, we will. But we make sure that y'all have to connect with George, give him y'all's address so he can take care of that. I'm not going to be in the middle because I'm on vacation.
Before we go off, can we just say, Gail, we are so grateful for you. We're so grateful that you started this. This makes our day, our week, not just Isaiah and I and the rest of the team being a part of this, but all of us. We have become family. On days when I would be tired, go to bed late, I jump up because I'm so excited to be a part of something. All during COVID, when we weren't connecting with anyone, we had a family right here. And you started all this, and you continue to do it, and you continue to take us higher in this. We just don't want to breeze past this. We are thankful for you and your obedience to God to do what you're calling to do. It's not easy. I know it's not easy. Every day doing this, up early, late, being on the cutting edge. And I thank God for your integrity. The fact that you tell us the truth, the fact that you call us out, and you can do it in love and having fun. And you just take us to a level of professionalism that's so appreciated. You can have fun, you can do what you do, but you're still on the cutting edge of what's happening in news. We're going to look back on this one day and be so excited that we were a part of this, that we are a part of this, that we can say We were there from the beginning. We knew her when this just started. When your name is a household word, I'm just speaking that. When your name is a household word of someone they can go to and know they're getting the truth, know they're getting just integrity news. You turned my life back around about listening to the news. I had to cut it off. I had shut down my political life. Only you brought that all back with what you do here. So I just thank you how you uplift. We're so grateful for how you magnify people on this broadcast, people who are part of the NewsInMotion family. You're always bringing somebody forward. You're always taking someone with you. Thank you for that. It's a blessing.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I don't know what to say after that. I'm trying to hold these tears back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, everyone, y'all know what I say. Stay well and got me messed up, Deb, and make some bold moves. We're out.